Biafra, superstars, media.
My people, my Biafra people, now how on a day today? I say good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night, depending from where you listen to my sound of my voice. My people, no time for introduction. All I want to say is Otutuoma, but no time for introduction. Today, I want us to look into the situation of our brother, VISION-555. What happened? This story about him taking the name of his brothers to Alusi, taking his name, the name of his brothers, to native doctors. It's a very, very sad one. At this point, I want us to listen to the video. The video, very, very important. You see, things that happens in the private, when it comes out, it will change your perspective. Even though that, yes, this video should have been in the private, but we thank God, say, Her Excellency, Deputy Prime Minister, she put them for her Twitter page, her X page, for us to see. I will draw some information out for this video. If you are ready, make we hear the thing when they say our brother do VISION-555. And perhaps at the end of this video, I may have to give him some words of advice. If you're ready, let's go there. Listen.
Called when you said that Madam Mazuka, when you called and she did not reply, did you try to reach out with voice, or even still call your leader Mazia Barawa? Oh, this thing this guy made, this comment he made on voice, I don't understand it. Or even call, what's his name again? Biafra Unite. You can always tell somebody, nah, this thing you said, I don't understand it. He can always explain to you. This is who I've gotten to this side, because like I said, you already feel that remorse. You feel ashamed of what you have done. Our Prime Minister will ask you a question. It's like you don't even have respect for when he's talking, you are talking.
Hold it there. Can you hear? Our Prime Minister will ask you a question. It's like you don't even have respect for him. When he's talking, you are talking. So it means that this man they call VISION-555 was also doing the same thing Akbarawa was doing. Talking while the PM is talking. Interrupting the PM. There must be a code of conduct. Please, going forward, to our Deputy Prime Minister, Her Excellency, Dr. Ngozi Orabueze, before any meeting takes place, somebody, the secretariat, the person when they take the minutes, it means that the person when they take those notes down, must read out the code of ethics for that meeting. How to conduct themselves. Say, on no account should anybody interrupt anybody. Now, insult is a slap on our face. Say in the private, when PM is talking, people like this, they are interrupting him. It is a slap on our face. Please, my Deputy Prime Minister, on no account should that happen under your watch. Let it be something new that you introduce. Nobody should be, trying to act like they know you too much, that they can talk while you're talking. That's an insult. It depends me, people like this were doing that in the private. I feel very, very bad about it. But let's continue.
Oh, this is not something that is working. And one other thing that, what again did I write down here? Yeah, it's just a very few things that, like what I just said is what I want to tell you. You have shown remorse of what you have done. At the end of this, our Prime Minister will decide what happens to you. But seriously, I'm not happy. I'm not happy that this thing is coming up here.
Thank you very much.
Sonia Barawa is your leader. It's your leader there. Respect him. It shows you don't have respect for him.
Hold it down. Now, when I told you that when PM is not around, COS is the leader. In this case, this man just talks, say, Sonia Barawa is your leader. You should have gone to him. When PM is not around, Sonia Akbarawa is your leader. So in the media side, Sonia Akbarawa is their leader. Even though we know, say, Prime Minister Simon Ekpa is the overall leader. You see him? So when they were following the structure, this man just say Sonia Akbarawa is the leader, that this Vision 555 should have gone to Sonny to discuss the problem. But now when PM know they're around, now they are insulting Dr. Ngozi Orabueze. Say, no, she's a nobody. Onofogo. But let's continue.
If they leave that space for you now, you cannot do
Hold it back. Take it back there. Hear them again, because some of you missed it. We hear this.
But now, this thing you said, I don't understand it. He can always explain to you. This is what I've gotten to this side, because like I said, you already feel that remorse.
Get ready.
You feel ashamed of what you have done. Our Prime Minister will ask you a question. It's like you don't even have respect for when he's talking, you are talking. You know, all these things is not something that is working. And one other thing that, what the things that I write down here, yeah, it's just a very few things that, like what I just said is what I want to tell you. You have shown remorse of what you have done. At the end of this, our Prime Minister that will decide what happens to you. But seriously, I'm not happy. I'm not happy that this thing is coming up here.
Thank you very much.
Sonia Akbarawa is your leader. It's your leader there. Respect him. It shows you don't have respect for him. If they leave that space for you now, you cannot do what he's doing. Thank you.
Thank you very much, James. Let us stick to the time. Victor, to you. Thank you, sir. Thank you.
This man can't speak sense well. Make me hear this man in speak sense well. Listen.
All protocols observed. As far as I have vision, in fact, I'm disappointed. Very, very disappointed. We have a hierarchy.
555 vision. This inquisitive mind of knowing the man behind the mask is your problem. You know, it's not only what Biafra Unite said that got you angry or inquisitive. It means say you were curious to know the man without the face. Who is this guy when they show your face? Because to call a spade, around when you guys are having this problem, probably a year ago, I noticed something. Me, I am an IT expert. I did do what they call an audit trail in my systems every week. I want to hear feedback from those who are speaking about me, those who are trailing me, those who are using my hashtag, those who are using my art and all those things. And during this time, over a year ago, I noticed whenever I put my software out to gather all the information of those speaking about me on the media, what they call the algorithm. You see me, I'm a guru for computer IT. I am a guru. Whenever I throw the software in there to show me the algorithm of my name, Biafra Superstars Media, strangely, all your videos, they come up. When I check the description of your video, I see my name there. I keep on wondering, why is this guy doing this about me? I kept on wondering, but I kept an eye on you because during that time, I saw you as a good guy. But I noticed that whenever my algorithm come back with the information, your channel, they carry my name for description. I'm seeing at Superstars Media, at Superstars Media from your videos on YouTube. I kept on wondering, why is this guy so interested in me? So now that I hear that you're having a problem with Biafra Unite, God have mercy, I begin to wonder, because himself, he does not show his face. He told you why he doesn't show his face. Himself, he doesn't show his face. So this, curiosity is what kills the cat. You are probably trying to unravel those behind the mask. These two boys, when they know you show their face, why are they not showing their face? I notice it, and at the end of this video, I would demonstrate it for the Biafrans to see. You see, Because when I saw this, your video, I said, wow, okay, this must have happened a year ago. Now it is clear to me that your mission was to unravel the man called Biafra Unite. Not only that, by proxy, you were also trying to unravel who I am. My brother, may I not try him again on the next time, because me, there is a software I'll put out there. Anybody, like those guys that talk trash about me, through their IP, I can tell who they are, their picture, everything. I am the king of, IT. So please, you guys should leave me alone. Now, the Nigerian government I dey after. Now, them I won't give the water. Now, them I want to track down when they fuck up with me. You guys should leave me alone. But I noticed that about you. Say, most of when I throw the software out, your videos will come up. When I check your video, in the description, I'm saying my name there. So I say, okay. I see what is going on. But now when you don't get this problem, it is clear, say there was something personal about you and Biafra Unite. There is perhaps something he knew about you that made him speak the way he spoke about you, Oyibo. He probably saw something. He noticed something as well that made him to say, you ain't supposed to be here with us discussing Biafra. Even though I know, say, Biafra Unite is with Oge Nkere right now. But during that time, he told you, you are not supposed to be amongst us discussing Biafra. Perhaps there is something he knew. You see, because you have to be careful. There's the reason why people like us don't show our face. In my own case, with the job I do, I'm always, flying left and right. And the zoo can track me down, tell the pilots to bring my plane down, then catch me the same way they catch Nnamdi Kanu. For that reason, to limit the threat level, to minimize the threat, to put a mitigation, a control, to checkmate the threat of the zoo penetrating me, the best thing I could do was to stay anonymous. Oyibo. So for this point, my people, at the end of this video, I am angry. I will show you an example. I will do a role play, Oyibo, and you will see when I put my name, or a very simple one, when I put my name for YouTube, you will see the person video when it will come up. Even now, but during that time, once I put my name, 40% will be this guy in video. I was worried. So, why is this guy after me? Why is he doing that? But let's keep that aside and continue with this video. Listen.
When the Prime Minister, who loves you so much, who has promoted you so much, even if you have any concern, that is your first port of call. This is Nele Ofewu relieving itself, reloading. The same old IPOB mentality, reloading in autopilot. You let me down. You took the names of your colleagues to a native doctor.
Hey.
This native doctor you are working with, does the Prime Minister know that you are working with any native doctor?
Hold on there. Let that sink into your mind, body, and soul. That somebody took the name of his colleagues to a native doctor. Biafrans, now who does this thing? Now who does this thing? So you are fighting to get Biafra. There is a misunderstanding. You took the name of your brothers and sisters to a Dibia, somebody when they see something, to Alusi. To do what? Now, some of you see the reason why I decided to support and love Biafra from a distance. Because things like this, it is hard to fathom my mind around it. that you took the names of your brothers to a native doctors. Perhaps they are pictures. And during that time, once a native doctor, they do their incarnation in the spiritual realm, it will be affecting your physical realm. Sometimes you will get sore throat, you will get headache, you will get like a fever, because the spiritual, they fight with the physical. You see, to create the balance. Once they are calling your name somewhere, it they affect you in the physical. You'll get cold, fever. If you're not strong enough, sometimes you can even die. If they've called your name to be killed, I've seen where somebody died in real life here in the Western world. Then I was in Switzerland, and this guy is a medical doctor. A medical doctor. Then they call a name for a village. And as they shout, it be like say rat. In talk say, it be like say rat. They inside in brain, they run marathon. Rats, they in brain, they run marathon. Then they bite the brain, they pinch them as they run around the brain. At the end, he passed away. Why? Because the girl when him be like for university, him no grey marry the girl again. Or in waste time too much. The girl can't carry a name. Go for Benin, listen, witch doctor. Now that one a Benin guy. Na Benin guy him be. You see him. They carry name go. The guy there for Switzerland every night they cry say rats they run inside his brain. And before he knew it, he passed away and died. To the Oyibo, they say, oh, it is, what they call it again? Something like a tumor. No. It's not a brain tumor. No. We know what's in the, nah. Because he was calling the girl's name. Ogogo, leave me alone, no. Ogogo. I said, wow, what's going on? I was in Switzerland then. And I saw it in real time. Every night. The girl for village, you know, say, this guy in Switzerland, then he's not gotten his document or something. Perhaps he had to marry a white girl to get his document. So the pictures leaked out of him marrying a white girl. That was why I also went to his wedding. I got to know him. Oh, yeah, okay, this. And we became friends. So when those pictures leaked out, the girl went to their village, come the vex, carry everything, go give the winchman. The winchman come, God have mercy. Lord have mercy. Very, very bad story. But let's continue.
This is a guy who says, look, anything you can do to bring Biafra, bring it. If you let it doctor is going to bring us Biafra, it's okay. So you left him, and you went to a native doctor, and you released the names of your colleagues.
Hey, let's go there.
A ministerial code of conduct.
Listen now.
Let him be disturbed. Any job you want to go apply in Biafra, you go with your CV, go with your experience, go with your qualification, and you...
Listen.
Which is very, very wrong, very bad. That is false allegation.
Listen.
All I can say about this is there is a departmental infighting.
Listen.
We've seen it before. And as the PM says, that this is to teach every one of us a lesson.
Now listen to what PM said. In this man's anger, he spoke out some few things that PM has said before about dissolving the cabinet once Biafra has been declared. Listen.
Why are we fighting? PM says that, look, after when Biafra comes, everything will be dissolved.
Boom! So, why are we fighting? PM said that once Biafra has come, everything will be dissolved. Why are we fighting? PM said that once Biafra comes, everything will be dissolved. Why are we fighting? PM said that once Biafra comes, everything will be dissolved. The cabinet will be dissolved. The government will be dissolved. All the ministerial positions or whatever, they will be dissolved. People don't understand this. They don't understand this. Now they are blaming Dr. Ngozi Orabueze. No. That was the blueprint laid down by Obatobie. The Obatobie I know, he does not make mistake. What you don't know is bigger than you. He's always saying it. So from this man's story, he can't spill out what in PM don't talk before. It means say Akbarawa, Oge Nkere, Vam, all of them, they know about this thing. Say PM has said it in the private. So once Biafra comes, we dissolve this thing immediately. Immediately now. You dissolve it. But in the absence of Simon Ekpa, then the COS has the right, the power, the authority to dissolve the cabinet. But it wasn't her own plan to do it. It was something the PM said. Obatobi, Mazi Simon Ekpa, you out there still following Oge Nkere. You animals out there, you stubborn people, Ishike, people with stubbornness, you are still following Oge Nkere. You are going against Simon Ekpa. Don't come tomorrow and say you love him. No, I am keeping my records. Every day I write down a journal which I will forward to our PM. At the end, whenever he's back, I will forward them that journal. Day-to-day activities of what I was observing happening from the day we heard he was being questioned in Finland. All the drama, every day to day, I did document them so that he will have a holistic view, Oyibo. He will have a perfect understanding. Nobody here say, here say. When he comes, he will have the breakdown from the day 1, day 2, day 3, day 4. 1 week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, 4. The whole thing that happened every day, I did break them down. That's the way I roll. I am meticulous in my approach, Oyibo. So PM go taking time, go through everything. So, oh, okay. So nobody will now come and lie against somebody else. No. I am documenting it. And he will take my words serious because I am speaking as an outsider from the government. Yes, I'm a stakeholder, but I am an external stakeholder. Those in the cabinet, they are internal stakeholders. Ah, man. Forget story. Let's continue.
Why are we fighting?
Why are we fighting?
Why?
Why are we fighting? Take it back. Hear again. Hear it.
Why are we fighting?
Listen.
PM says that, look, after when Biafra comes, everything will be dissolved. So why are we fighting? Why? Why the personality clash in departments?
You tell me now.
When Biafra comes, everything will be dissolved.
Nayeram again, when Biafra comes, everything will be dissolved. PM was in this meeting. He did not object this man because PM saw the bigger picture. Say, okay. These people here, they have outlived their usefulness, their capacity. They don't pass the capacity when they need to operate in. So once Biafra is declared, now we need the technocrats, those with the technical abilities, those with the technical know-how. Oh my God, those who are experts in the field, those who are gurus in their field, those who understand what it means to run a nation, to call a spade. Akbarawa, they are still small boys now. When it comes to this kind of, roles, they ain't ready. But Simon Ekpa used what he could to get us to this stage. Same way with Jesus. Jesus used fishermen, men when they catch fish. Now I'm in use as in the disciple to propagate the news, the gospel of Jesus. But today, those when they do now pastors and when be billionaires, they have their private jets, then they fly with their yacht, all those things they do, although they are most of them they are 419 pastors. But can you see the level when things day now? An upgrade from the fishermen to pastors with their Rolls Royce, their limousine, even though they are 419, they are criminals, they are fraudsters. But can you see the level? to call a spade. No fisherman will come now and preach the word of God that people will listen to him. No fisherman can come and preach the word of God today that anybody will, follow that person. No. But during those days, the fishermen, they were the ones preaching the word of God. Yes, their body, they smell fish. But when they preach, people, they come. Because at that capacity, at the beginning, at the inception, Jesus had to use what he could to propagate the news, the gospel. You guys, man. Obatobi, I'm so sorry. Obatobi, I didn't see these private meetings. I never knew this was the capacity of most of these boys in the cabinet. I thank God that we are now seeing these videos. You could all see Obatobi had the blueprint to do away with them, dissolve those, scatter that government immediately and get technocrats, those with the ability to reason, critical analysis, critical reasoning, and the rest of them. That was the plan by Obatobi. That was the blueprint of Obatobi. And this man just said it. Because of that, let me move to somebody else. No. Here now, Obatobi a bit. Listen.
Oh, sorry, please. Madam, your hand is still up. Do we take it down?
Okay, let's go to the next one. Next one.
Thank you.
Dated the position of your team by their suspension of the initial time.
Listen.
Was very shocked
Listen, take it back.
yesterday, and I made it bad ball is that
Listen.
My PM. Actually, let me not seem or look as if I don't want to say anything.
The guy who is speaking is my beloved guy, my guy man. He's doing a good job. We'll go 247. I really appreciate him. He's doing a good job. My brother, well done. Listen to our brother, Ugo 247. Listen.
Well, number one thing about Paul is that he is not remorseful. I told him this yesterday. I told him because when he called me after the first meeting we had a week ago, he called me to tell me what that he asked me if I knew or if I know who Biafra Unite is. As I know him as a Biafra Unite, if I knew I said I never seen him before.
Boom! He asked me if I know who Biafra Unite is. He said, I know him as a Biafran person, propagated in the media. He now said, do I know who he really is? His face. You sabi him face? You sabi who him be? God obviously. He was curious. Now, perhaps he has asked some other people about the identity of Biafra Unite. And in his back, those guys have gone to Biafra Unite to tell him, say, this boy, they ask about you, whether we get your picture, whether we know how you look. Perhaps. That was why Biafra Unite now reacted the way he reacted to this guy when he said, you are not supposed to be here with us discussing Biafra. Because definitely, Biafra Unite would have had some few information, some info that somebody wants to know his identity. And that thing will vex him. So that was why he said what he said at the beginning that caused this whole, problem. This is me now, I'm using reasoning because I told you in my own case, every week I did check the system to know how my traffic they go with my name and everything, my hashtag or whatever. And when I do that thing about a year ago, now only this guy videos they come, 40% will be this guy video. I'm wondering why. What interest has it got about me? You see, so you don't know what Biafra Unite was doing behind the scene that this guy's name keeps on popping up. Or somebody said, this boy, they asked about you, about your picture, about your, anything could have happened. But let's continue because of time.
Wasn't comfortable with that. But I tried to make him understand that, listen, you don't need all this. Forget whatever happened in the meeting. In the meeting, you can fight. You can say, you can exchange words. But drop it there. If you get back to the meeting, we continue when I didn't know he left and started calling other people as well. And then I was surprised yesterday to hear this same voice note we listening to now. I was very shocked yesterday, and I made it clear yesterday. I made my stand clear. I told Paul that, listen, no matter what, even if all of us are fighting with you, you shouldn't take our names to anybody. No. I condemned him. I told him that was, even initially, all of them, even rap, they didn't see, they were seeing it as if he was having problem with Biafra Unite. I was the one that told them, listen, Paul, don't see the same way other people are seeing, and see it wrongly. You took our names and our identifications with our logos our platform logos to this man. It is evil.
Hey, now evil thing now. Eh? Makobi one for the love of your brother. In fact, after that stuff, Unatrayo, you guys were still speaking with him, you see, because you forgave and you forgot about it. But me, I am different. I don't forgive nor forget. That's me. I know they forgive person, and I know go forget what in person don't do to me. Case in point. Now you see Vam what he is doing now to Simon Ekpa. Had it been Simon Ekpa did not forgive him during the time of Nelly and the rest of them, there will be no Vam today to be doing what he's doing. In the days of what's her name again? Nelly or Fuego, Akbarawa was there, and Nsima was there. They followed Nelly for the first time. But somehow Akbarawa came back and Simon Ekpa embraced him. You see? So perhaps when Obatobi is back, I will have this one-on-one with him on how we communicate. I don't have to tell anybody how I communicate with Obatobi. I will mention, please, Obatobi, take this cue from me. Anybody that crossed that line, you cut them off. They become a closed chapter for life, for good. That will solve this problem because you are in a position where you cannot allow people to be distracting you or coming back and blackmailing you. I feel so bad about this. That all those that he took back, he embraced them back. He loved them and brought them back. They are the ones doing this thing to him now. They are the ones trying to destroy his government. They are the ones insulting his second in command, the chief of staff, Dr. Ngozi Orabueze. See the way they are insulting her. Vam, and the rest of them. See the way they are going against her, insulting her. You would think this woman, she never worked with Simon Ekpa before. So me, I don't try to treat cancer. I don't try to treat cancer. I don't only cut it off. I don't only cut it off. You're a closed chapter. Once you cross the line, I move on. Closed chapter. That's the best way to go. I'm not saying, but people like us, if you're in a position, follow those principles, and your government will be great. Whatever you are doing in life, you'll be focused. Because when you bring those guys back, now then go stab you at the back. Oyibo. When you bring them back, they'll be the one to stab you at the back. Let's continue.
And then Paul never wanted to accept that he was faulty or he was wrong.
Boom. He never wanted to accept that he was faulty or he was wrong. He never wanted to accept that he was wrong in his actions. Let that sink into your mind. You are dealing with lunatics in that government. Someone did something like that. If not me, even with the shame to say I take the names of my friends, my colleagues to Dibia, I will come there and resign apologize, beg them, resign, and go away. I will go into oblivion, vanish into the thin air. The same way Nelly Ofuegbu has run away now. Respect to Nelly. Don't get me wrong, she messed up, but I say respect to her for walking away. That's how it's done. She's somebody that will not work for free. As soon as the Fulani Kakabao, their dollars dried up, she walked away. Because of that, she is a woman with integrity. The moment the Fulani Kakabao, when they pay them, their government don't finish, she walked away. You won't hear about her anymore. But some of these guys, they are still there, they are hoping. People like Pastor Emeka Livingstone, he's still hoping, he's still hanging there. He said they went underground. He's still waiting, he's hoping that a new government will come and give him some money to come back and attack his brother, destroy the good works of Simon Ekpa. But in the case of Nelly, she walked away. From the days of Idu Kingdom, Idu, God have mercy. Idu Kingdom everywhere. Umuidu ima homo bundi keo. Umuidu ima homo bundi keo. Umuidu ima homo bundi. Umuidu ima homo bundi keo. Umuidu ima homo bundi keo. Umuidu ima homo bundi. Umuidu ima homo bundi keo. From those days when they were singing the Idu Kingdom, I was shocked. She said Biafra is dead, but she walked away. That's somebody when gets levels and integrity. I will not work for free. The cabal, if you want to use me, drop that dollars. I will not work for free. I will walk away. Because of that, I say respect to Nelly. But these fools here, they are still there, they are waiting, they are hoping, they are praying a new government, a commissioner, a governor, a senator will come and give them. When Ifeanyi Uba died, the boy for South Africa, he was hoping a governor would take care of him financially. That one when they said weave for South Africa, he was hoping. He was trying to prostitute around the governors, entice them, say, use me, I will attack Simon Ekpa. But they all ignored him, and now he's a nobody. But for Nelly, she walked away. Let's continue.
That was when everything happened. Even later, when I voted that he should expel, later I withdraw that vote because there was some sort of disagreement and agreement. Then I said, for now, I withdraw my vote until he come back. So
that was where my brother, that was where you made the mistake, because you did the right thing saying, let him be expelled, but you now withdraw your votes. You rethought about it, you reconsidered, and you forgave him. You came with empathy. Somebody went carry your name, go to Dibia. What if the Dibia man was a bit drunk and he did the wrong incarnation and called for the death of everybody there? Because when they are in the spiritual realm, the DBS, when they are in the spiritual realm, if they are not well fortified, they may make a mistake. It can lead to people going crazy because they now have you in the spiritual. You guys, be careful, oh. You guys should be careful. Once you notice someone did something like that, you wash your hand away, expel him, let him get out of the government. That's how it's done. Not sympathy. Oh, bring him back. My brother, I beg you, next time, anybody will make that mistake, now expel. Now expel immediately. Because the next one they will do, you may not be privy to find out what they did next to you with your name and your pictures. So next time, now to expel them. Because of that, let's move to the next one. Thank you, my brother. I really appreciate you. Let's go to the next person now.
Now that he have realized that he's sorry, so let me not seem as if I'm keeping quiet. I was against him yesterday, and even now I am still against him. Thank you.
Thank you very much for your own opinion, Mazuba.
Obatobie, calm, cool, and collective. Handling the job, no sentiment. Obatobie, my God, have mercy. Continue.
Meet yourself. Good evening from this side, my Prime Minister. And
let's continue. Let's continue.
Thank you very much, Steve and Dr. Ngozi. Go ahead.
All right. Good evening, everybody.
Okay, now our Chief of Staff, Deputy Prime Minister, will speak. I love what she said because she was balanced in her own, disposition. You go here, say she also draw the man they call Biafra Unite. Say, those questions you asked, those statements you made, why did you make those statements? Make una hear them. She used brain and wisdom for her own here. She was very, very balanced in her own information.
Thank you so much, His Excellency, for this opportunity to just chip in one or two things about this issue. I've listened to everybody and I've heard the different sides of the story. First, I must start by saying this looks like an internal personal case. I don't know how, again, I understand the PM has to weigh in to really maybe make his own decision about this case. But I've listened to the members of the media team.
Okay.
I listened to Adagio Orama speak. I listened to Chuk Survival speak. And from what both of them have spoken, it looks they were very, very clear on the way the case was handled from the media team. So let me just make sure we understand that aspect. Probably this media team, they've handled this case privately, and each and every one of them have expressed different opinions on this case. And that was why and how this case was brought to the PM. The guy in question, I don't really know you, 555 Vision. I've listened to you every now and then talk about Biafra, and what I'm really focused on is how you dispose of Biafra. That's all I'm concerned about. As far as Biafra is projected to the world, that we need to get Biafra, this is where we are all going to. That is my focus. I listened to when somebody said, somebody is not supposed to belong to. Somebody is not supposed to propagate Biafra.
Hold it there. Now she just said she has listened to someone who said somebody is not supposed to belong to, and somebody is not supposed to propagate Biafra. That person is Biafra Unite. He said that VISION-555 is not supposed to belong to their meeting cycle, and he's not supposed to discuss Biafra. Now, to go deeper, in my own perspective now, I will now ask how and why. How come he came with this kind of notion and why? So there must be a hidden or a background information we are not privy to that Biafra Unite knows. So he too should have been called in this meeting. Perhaps to go deeper, give us his own perspective. Why did you make a statement like this? But because he wasn't there, our sister here, Dr. Ngozi Orabueze, brought that point and will now, add some more flesh into her own discussion. So listen now, listen.
How did somebody in the media say they don't trust this guy? What was the reasons that somebody said they don't trust this guy to propagate Biafra? I would like to know more reasons why the person said they don't trust this guy. I want to know some of the reasons why they said they don't trust this guy to propagate Biafra.
Exactly what I just said now. Hey, my God, you see? Exactly what I just said. We need some more info on why you will say that statement. Why will you get to that something and say, this guy is not supposed to do this? So what does Biafra Unite know about VISION-555? From my own side, I told you that at the end of this video, I will show you what I know that was, I was a bit, curious that why is this guy doing this? But then I didn't have no internal information like this one now. You see, so at the end of this video, I will probably go into the mind of Biafra Unite. I will go into the mind of Vision-555 and draw out that hidden information that I feel, perhaps using my logic, to say that is what Biafra Unite knew about Vision-555 that made him to make that statement that this guy does not belong here. This guy is not supposed to propagate Biafra. He's not supposed to discuss Biafra. He's not supposed to even be around us in this kind of meeting, discussing Biafra. I will go into the mind with logic of Biafra Unite and the mind of Vision-555 to check their actions and inactions, the things they did and the things they failed to do. Oyibo, let's go there. I will go there. I have to. Listen.
And then the last thing I want to say is, PM, at the end of the day, this case is in your court. And I want to make sure that, just like this guy has said, I don't even know his name, that this guy he talked to, he sees him as a regular person. He talks to a regular Biafran that promotes his cause and stuff like that. And based on that, that was why he reached out to him. But the angle where I'm going to focus on is when somebody said, you are not enough, you don't fit to propagate Biafra. I want to know where that person that made that statement is coming from.
Boom. I agree with her 100%. Because of that, I said I would try to go into the mind of who? Biafra Unite and the mind of Vision-555 at the end of this video. I'm supposed to do it now. So in fact, I will try and do it now, then come back and complete this video. Follow me in this journey. In fact, what I'll do is I digress. Let's complete this video, then I'll go and complete my own analysis where I will show you what perhaps triggered Biafra Unite in making those statements and why someone like Vision-555 was doing it. It's a bit confusing, but I will go there. Listen.
Thank you very much. Just a quick one, Wanyama. Also, remember that that particular misleading information, according to one of the media team, is a misleading information. The Ralph Ajare has said that that person did not say what Paul Omubiko said. He said a different thing. It was like during that meeting that he's not supposed to talk in this meeting. He did not say he's not supposed to pilot the affair of Biafra. So that has come. We have had a counter claim on that. So
Obatobe is not coming with balance. I love this. You see, when I say I am Simon Ekpa is me, you guys don't understand. The things he's doing is what is in my mind as well. Logic is the key. No sentiment. I don't care if you're my brother or my sister, my mother, my father, I don't care. I apply logic. Listen.
And I believe that every other person in the media team who was part of the meeting also may also have the same position with Ralph Ajare that Biafra 247 did not say what Opolo Mubiko said here.
Listen.
Having listened to all this suggestion and everything, I also have listened and watched Opolo Mubiko as his heart is beating ping. Opolo Mubiko has been a very dedicated guy in this struggle from the beginning up to this point, except this particular mistake, which sometimes you will be hearing sometimes it doesn't solve the problem. What have solved the problem and what normally solve this kind of problem is the public hearing that's what we have today. And I believe a lot of people are going to learn from what has happened here. Next time, it may not be like this. We may come with a different strategy.
Hold it there, my PM. I love you so much. At this point, our PM still gave them a bit of grace because he was looking at the bigger picture. He said, next time we may come with a different strategy. But what's so sad is today, The only lady that supported this Vision 555, Dr. Ngozi Orabueze, in her own submission, you heard what she said. She was probing what Biafra Unite said. She did not attack this guy called Vision 555. In fact, to an extent, she leaned, she supported, or she agreed, or she wants to see, she was showing empathy to Vision 555, which led to him not being expelled. Because her statement, if you hear them, she was stressing, why did this guy say this thing? Why did, someone said this guy does not belong here? But today, 555 is now attacking Dr. Ngozi Orabueze. That's why I say, I don't forgive nor forget. I'm sorry. People will say, I'm not God. Say, God, forgive. That's the business of God. Now, make you now. The one that made you can forgive you. I am not your maker. It's my principle. God can forgive and forget. Me, I don't forgive nor forget. It is because of things like this that makes me continue with my principles. Obatobe forgave him here because you can see what he's saying. But today, in the absence of Obatobe, Vision 555 is now attacking Dr. Ngozi Orabueze, the only woman that spoke out for him when he was supposed to be expelled, banished from the government. This life. Continue.
I hope that next time doesn't come. So, because of the concern of the media team, some of them, and they say they voted for either to expel him or to suspend him, and then some people voted to expel, some people voted to suspend, and it caused a lot of chaotic situation in the meeting and all that. So Paul Omubiko has served Biafra with his heart, and some people will feel that they may not understand and know how to handle things. And a lot of people are those who don't know how to explain themselves, especially when they feel they run into trouble. I believe this is one of them. However, because of the names of our people in the media, in the native doctor, Paul Omubiko, you are going to contact that man and tell them to stop, or tell him to stop whatever you have discussed with him. Whether it is for anything, whether it is to make you people not fight each other, whatever it is that you have told to, what is the name again?
Libya.
Remind me the name. Obala.
Obala. Hey.
Where did he get the name? Obabu. It's Obala. Obala. All right. So tell him whatever that you have discussed with him, that this particular issue has been settled, and we ask him to remove his hand in anything that has to do with anybody under this government, of which Simon Ekpa is the Prime Minister. That we are telling him to remove his hand from today, that we have settled this issue and we don't want him to put hand again. Is that clear? Are you going to do that?
The answer to that audio is with me. I said this thing before. I could have sent it here.
No, I am asking.
Wow, look at his response. The arrogance in his voice. God. Look at the arrogance. Are you going to do that? And the audio, the answer is in the audio. Can you imagine? And they took this, oh my God. Oh God. Someone that spoke this way, you took him back. Hey. Now, how for now? Which can it be this one now? Look at the way he spoke. No remorse. And you took him back. Okay.
Question. Are you going to do that?
See, I will tell you, I have not ordered him to do anything bad. Not at all. I know, but I will tell him this is not for bad intention, and
good or bad, you tell him to cancel that nonsense. I don't care. Your colleagues did not ask you to take their name to anywhere. Good or bad, you tell that idiot to cancel that thing. What's wrong with you? Your colleagues working with you did not ask you. They didn't solicit with you to take their name to a dibia. And you're saying, well. If not good thing or bad thing, take their names out of that place. Are you stupid or what? Now people like this, now supposed to chop slap. Oh. People like this, they're supposed to chop slap. Eh? You took my name somewhere and you guys, man. You guys are very soft though. You guys are very, very soft and nice. Hey, continue, I beg.
Ask him to bring audio. Let him make audio to public so I can send it to anybody that need it.
Okay, what I want is your word. Are you going to do that?
Yes.
All right. So from today, we're going to give you 21 days suspension.
Oh, thank you.
21 days. 21 days. 21 days. Thank you. These are not finished.
Thank you so much.
Please. Thank you, sister. I'm going to give you what I call 21 days active suspension. The active suspension is that you will have nothing to do with the media team, but you can broadcast, make your normal program for the next 21 days. Thank you. It's great. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Hold it there. About to be 21 days is kind of 3 weeks. So somebody carry person name, go for Dibia. 3 weeks. About to be. That's a bit soft though, but to each his own, you know. Now expel, that's the kind of thing like expelling, but I understand. Obatobe was trying to carry them along. He was trying his best to carry them along until we will declare Biafra, because he has seen their capacity. These guys, they are not, they don't have the capacity to run a government or a country. They are trying their best. Don't get me wrong. They are doing their best, but they are not up there. At this point, like I promised, I will go into the psychology of the one they call Biafra Unite. And also I will go into the mind of VISION-555 to see perhaps the reason why Biafra Unite said whatever he said. Because me too, like I told you, I'm into IT. I'm the king of IT when it comes to things like that. And I understand algorithm. YouTube algorithm. The Google also has their own algorithm. And every week, once I'm done with my videos or whatever, at the weekend, I want to see those who are talking about me. Those who have my name in their mouths, per se. And when you put your name on the search engine, I'll just show you a very simple one today. A very simple one. I will not go with the main system. So I want you to look at what you will see on my cell phone when I go into a YouTube. Let's do that. Let's do that. Watch this. Okay. My people, I am now on the right hand side. Is my cell phone. I will type and search Superstars Media, at Superstars Media. Then I will show a bit of an algorithm of how to know those who is having your name, who is discussing about you, who has you in their mind, and the rest of them. You guys should be doing this every week or once every 2 weeks to understand the algorithm, to see what's going on at the back end of the system. So follow me. Watch this now. I'm going to type. I will type at Superstars Media. Okay. So let's go back to be sure we are doing the right thing. Superstars Media. Boom. Okay, now click search. Boom. At this point, your own name will come first, which is this. You are now going into the back end, the backlog, the brain of YouTube, technically speaking. And those who are active with your name. So whatever you are seeing here has to do with you your name, your reference, or whatever. Now watch me. Watch me. Watch me. Boom. What you are seeing here now is VISION-555. Can you see him? His video is talking. If you now click on the video, open it up, boom.
That says
he's talking in his video. I'm going to press pause now. Okay. Boom.
So,
press pause. Boom. Now, when you go to description, when you go down, look towards the end here, description. You will see my name there at Superstars Media. At Superstars Media. At Superstars Media. When I was seeing this around 1 year ago, I was seeing close to 20 videos of our brother here with my name on it. I'm wondering, why is this guy doing this? Because I'm hoping it's just viewers that are speaking about me, but 40% of the videos that will come up is owned by our brother here, VISION-555. So I was wondering, why is this guy doing this? But because I was not privy to know the back end, the secret, or not secret, the private meetings that was going on. I didn't know that in the private meeting 1 year ago, there was a problem between Biafra Unite and VISION-555. So it depends. I'm suspecting that VISION-555 must have told people, if they know this man they call Biafra Unite, who is he? I want to know his face. Have you seen him before? Is he a human being? Have you seen his face? Who is Biafra Unite? Now, one of them would have gone behind his back to go and tell Biafra Unite. So, this boy they ask about you, he wants to know your identity and the rest of them. Biafra Unite will now feel angry. And before you know it, come begin the developed bad blood for this guy. Say, what is this guy up to? That's why when they were in the meeting, Biafra Unite said whatever he said in the meeting. And this guy now, busy, he is curious to know what's going on. He wants to see the face, the hidden face. He now went, in fact, he was angry. He took all the names of the media men to the Dibia in hopes the Dibia will reveal something to him. Because if you are saying, no, I took their name to Dibia to go and make peace, that doesn't make sense. You have, during those days, the CRC was there to handle, problems, conflicts. So don't tell me you took my name. We're in the government. You took my name to Dibia to go, that doesn't make sense. So what I'm saying now, from what I'm seeing, even me, I felt somehow, say, how come when I'm doing this thing every week, 40% of the videos, I'll be seeing this guy's face with my name there? Why is this? Why am I seeing his face? Why am I seeing his videos? I'm seeing some other things, but every time for like 5 months straight, most of the videos that come up, when I search my own name, now VISION-555, then when you go to his description, you will now see what they call, you are putting in some codes. I'll use the word codes or tags or hashtags. It depends. I'm asking, why me? Why me? Why me? I'm not in the government. Why me? I'm not a media man in the government. Why me? I am an independent broadcaster. Why me? Why me? Why me? But during that time, because from the outside, I saw him as doing a very good job for Obatobie, I didn't want to go deeper. But I was just wondering, why me? You see, why me? Why me? Why is he doing this with my names? Why? You make a video, you put a description, then you put my name there. At Superstars Media. Why are you doing that? Are you trying to fish me in? Is it like a bait? Is it a fishing? Also, some people have messaged me, say, please, we want to know you, all those things. During that time, I was wondering what's going on. But because of, Simon Ekpa, I loved him so much. And this guy was working with Simon Ekpa. I now assumed everything was fine. So if you ask me, knowing what I know now, listening to the private meeting video, it is clear something was going on. It is clear somebody wanted to know the faces, the identity, the info, the personal information of those in the media of Simon Ekpa, of those who are into media speaking about Biafra, of those who support Simon Ekpa, of those who believe in Biafra, of those who are on YouTube discussing Biafra. Somebody was given the assignment to gather all the information, all the names, all their pictures, because picture is key. In a DBA work, picture is key. Once they get their picture, they can go into the spiritual realm and go through you. Names, to an extent, name not today strong. Picture, if them get your picture and then go to a DBA, that's it. You see, so picture is key. So somebody asking, I want to know the picture of this guy. Do you know his face? Do you know his identity? Biafra Unite must have heard something. Because there is no secret. If you tell somebody something under 1 week, that thing don't go to round. You told one man, within a week, 10 people, they know about it. So Biafra Unite would have heard that somebody is speaking about him. Somebody is asking about his identity. Now, to call a spade, Biafra Unite always says, I think he's a pastor, a priest in Nigeria. His work is delicate. And you and I know, if you are in Nigeria doing this Biafra thing, please be careful. Because if the government or their military or the Sabo catch you, they will not even take you to court. Then go buy you immediately. That's why we are saying, we in the diaspora, we are the one to bring Biafra. Those in the local, the job is a bit harder. It's a daunting task to expect you guys to come out in the public and fight for us, because Nigeria is not fair. Nigeria is a criminal enterprise. There is no rule of law in Nigeria. The same way people of Scotland can speak openly for their freedom, Biafrans in Nigeria, if they do it that way, that same night, they will come and catch them, put them in jail or kill them. So to call a spade, that was what I was thinking. Now, why is this guy after me? Why are you putting my names in your media? I don't know you that well. I've not even spoken with you before. So why is it that about a year ago, 40% of the results from the algorithm go show my name for this guy video? I repeat, 40%. What I'm just using now is my cell phone, but when I use my mainframe computer, when I put my algorithm there, I put them for the system through what they call SQL, sequence query language. You communicate with the computer to give you an answer for data. Waiting IDC come out. If they shock me, say most of them, 40%, they come from this guy. Then from the zoo as well, you go see some, they go say Nigerian Army, DSS, all those things, you go see them there now. There are plenty. Those when they act like they like you, when you now go at the back end, the email they used to open YouTube. When you go deeper, you can say, okay, another one is connected to DSS, another one is connected to Nigerian Army, and all those things. Not even one person never see. So I don't want anybody out there, be careful. No put eyes where you know sabi. Your eyes go see Pepe. No spoil Biafran work again. Now economic sabotage. This man you are seeing here, the only reason why his job was spared was because Dr. Ngozi Orabueze spoke very well for him in the audio or video we just listened to. And because of that, Oba Toby now gave him just 21 days suspension, active suspension. There's a difference. of active and inactive. Actions, inactions, active, inactive. Active means, okay, keep on doing your YouTube videos or whatever, but do not partake with what the government is doing, the media is doing. That's active. Inactive means lock up, shut down your computer for 21 days. We don't want to hear your voice. We don't want to hear your voice. We don't want to see you in the media for 21 days. That one is a serious one. I rest my case. For those that have ears, let them hear. For those that have ears, let them hear. From me, from here, for now, I want to say good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night. I remain yours truly, Biafra, Superstars Media. God bless you.
Must be restored, for there is nothing the enemies can do about it. You brought Biafra that light may come into Africa. You gave us hope because we are in a continent of hopelessness. And by thy grace, Biafra shall be restored. We shall be resurrected. We shall crown our efforts with the glory by the grace of the Most High Himself. We are not strong. We do not pretend to be strong. All we do is to submit ourselves to your will, that your will may be done upon our lives. We have lost many people. We have lost so many good people. Their sacrifice will never be forgotten. We shall honor them, and for their sake, Biafra will come. Because we are wandering all over the world, hoping against every hope that things will turn around for the better. It has never turned around for the better. Instead, it is getting worse. Please do not abandon your children. You have given us a commission, and we must accomplish it in our lifetime. Our enemies are equally important because they must listen. Those who do not love the truth must listen. Those who are beholden to darkness, they must also listen. For we are here to bring light upon a very darkened continent without Biafra. Africa is nothing without Biafra. There is no difference between a black man and a wild animal in the forest. We say every shred with every ounce of conviction. I welcome each and every one of you. If you're joining us for the very first time, this is Radio Biafra. This is how we do it. We magnify the name of the Most High before we do anything. That is why we are exceptionally formidable. That is why